Hi everyone, and welcome back to Woodland Frenchies. Got my favorite puppies here with me, got my hot cup of coffee, and ready to do a video on this beautiful cold winter day. So yeah, let's get started. In today's video, I just thought it'd be the perfect time since these two litters were born pretty much identically. Our two Frenchtons here and our 5 French Bulldogs. We did a litter video about these, but I wanted to just do one specifically on how big my French Bulldog puppy and Frenchton puppy will get. A lot of people have this question, how do you determine the size? And because they're worried about maybe they have a certain size in mind, or it's just a question you don't quite understand. And it's pretty easy to answer, and but we'll answer that in today's video. Right, guys? All right, so yeah, determining, I guess let's start with the standard size of French Bulldog and then a Frenchton we'll get. Start with the French Bulldog. Normally, a standard French Bulldog size is gonna range anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds, in that range. Obviously, there's some smaller than 20 pounds. Obviously, there's some higher than 30 pounds. We'll get to why that is, but a good range, an average size is gonna be 25, so that's why I say 20 to 30 pounds, somewhere in that range, depending on, obviously, the parents, which is what we're gonna get into earlier, and the gender. So that would be the two other deciding factors, guys. Gender determines size, and also then the size of the parents. And so that would be about the French Bulldogs. Now let's get to the Frenchtons. Same thing, as far as the standards go, I would say Frenchtons, they're gonna be standard sizes. Normally, I'd say 18 to around 25 pounds, somewhere in there would be about the average. So 20 to 23 pounds would be the average size for a Frenchton. Obviously, because a Boston Terrier weighs a lot less than a Frenchton, or a French Bulldog. So yeah, that's gonna affect, the Frenchtons are gonna be a lot smaller than the French Bulldogs. So a big reason why people wanna know the weight is some flights, people love to fly with pets. I just flew with 2 French Bulldogs a lot this past week, going to some French Bulldog shows, and so there's obviously a weight limit, unless you do have a service dog that you have to worry about. And some airlines have different weight limits. United, American, Southwest, their weight limits are 20 pounds. So maybe you like to fly with those airlines, and maybe a Frenchton will be better suited then for you in order to take your puppy with you, or your dog. When you go with Frontier, when you go with Spirit, then they have a 40-pound limit, but then you have a carrying case that it has to fit into. And we might be able to fit, or maybe let's do a special video on how to take your puppy to an airport. But I'm just relating that to why people worry about the size difference. So we'll do a special video on that, if you're looking to fly a puppy, requirements and all that good stuff. But weight has to deal with that. Gender-wise, so the females are going to be smaller than the males, more or less. If you have a female from that litter, same litter, you compare it to the male, more likely that male is going to be way more once it's full grown than the female, unless it would be more of a runt like this little guy here, Bean. He's going to stay probably smaller than some of the females in this litter, and so forth. Then the biggest factor for when you're looking to adopt a puppy, your go-to, guys, is always ask, if you cannot find out, how much do the parents weigh. That is gonna be the biggest determining factor with how much your puppy weighs, if you wanna get more exact. If the mom weighs 20 pounds, the dad weighs 25 pounds, there's only a 5-pound difference. That puppy should only be 20 to 25 pounds full grown. So as long as your breeders are true to their parents' weight, you should easily be able to determine the weight of that puppy. Now when a breeder, let's just say that maybe they have a 30-pound sire, which is not a bad thing. I've seen beautiful, beautiful sires. They're just maybe, built, more structure, it's a bigger built Frenchie sire that can weigh up to 30 pounds, not being overweight or anything. Nothing wrong with that at all, but then it could have been bred to a female who weighs 20 pounds. There it's gonna be a little bit, you're not gonna be able to predict the weight as good, but you can put it in the range, 20 to 30 pounds. Males will be more probably 25 to 30. Females will probably be more 22 to 27 pounds, somewhere in there. So definitely the parents have to deal with the weight a lot. And then as far as, let's just say you have a full-grown Frenchie right now, and for some reason it is 30 pounds, and those parents that you bought, the breeder told you said they were 20 to 25 pounds. Now, I am guilty of it, giving my dog table scraps. The diet has to do, and exercise has to do a lot, especially for Frenchies. So I'm just saying, maybe we should cut back on some of those licking out of our ice cream bowls and doing some of that stuff, because that's most likely what the reason is. It's probably, it's maybe not exercising, or it's getting too much table scraps, too much food. What else about the puppy weight? Just with French Bulldogs and Frenchtons in general, they're gonna weigh more than what they look. They're more compact, especially the French Bulldogs. Full grown, you're gonna see them. If they're nice and stocky like this, full grown, this guy will probably be 25 to 28 pounds, and he won't look like it. They just carry that mass, that stockiness, all that good stuff. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys with determining how big your French Bulldogs and Frenchton puppies will get. And yeah, I think that was helpful. Thanks, and have a great day.